Greetings, welcome to ChaoticBeagle Entertainment. Thank you all you awesome gamer hounds for joining me today. We have another lovely DeckTech coming through. We've been rolling through these pretty quickly. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying these. If you do like these videos and would like to see more, please do like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get notified when we do some more DeckTechs or other videos on the channel. And so today's DeckTech, we have another very toxic, very spicy commander coming through. This is another one from one of the other guys in my gaming group, but he has another one of the, I think, top 5 toxic commanders that's out there that I've seen on a lot of people's lists, and this is for Tergrid. Yes, God of Fright. 3 black for a legendary god, 4/5 with menace. Whenever an opponent sacrifices a non-token permanent or discards a permanent card, you may put that card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Yes, most definitely a very hated deck to go against, because you got to sacrifice stuff and, force you to discard and basically just, have you force you to sacrifice and get rid of all kinds of things that you really don't want to get rid of. So very fun, very spicy little deck here. So we're going to go ahead and show off Tergrid doing its job. On the back, so this is a flip commander. So on the back, it does have Tergrid's Lantern, which is 3 and a black for a legendary artifact that you can tap. Target player loses 3 life unless they sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card. And then you can 3 and a black to untap the Lantern to do it again. So, very nice. Very, there's a lot of versatility with this deck. A lot of hate that it can generate in no time flat. And then he does have the alternate art, which was the the Norse version alternate art card there. So, yes, love that art. Looks very cool. Tergrid is a very hated deck to go against. I do have it in my toxic deck of Corvold. But yes, many people hate going up against this one right here. And we will show you why in just a moment. Doo-doo-doo. Put that there. Alright. First things first, we have the mana base, which is going to be 30 basic lands. And he's got a variety of different lands in here. I think that was just what he had available. I don't think there was any specific reason that he's got a couple of snow lands in there, but yes. Alright. So that is number 1 on the list. Next is going to be unique lands, which we have 3. We have the ever desired Cabal Coffers, Temple of the False God, and Witch's Cottage. So very much some nice ones there. Cabal Coffers most definitely a big one to put in any kind of black deck if you can, because that one will get you moving and grooving really quick. Alright, next we have artifacts. We have, let me double check and make sure I didn't slide. Yeah, we got artifacts. We have 8 artifacts in this deck. So we've got Command Sphere, Darksteel Ingot, Dreamstone Hedron, Soul Ring, Star Compass, Charcoal Diamond, Bontu's Monument, and Thought Vessel. And then, so the player that let me borrow this one to do the deck tech is one of our best people at being able to pull a first turn Soul Ring. I've got Soul Ring in all kinds of different decks, and I maybe pull them, 5 times in a year. He has a much better pull rate on getting first turn Soul Rings than I do. So it's kind of funny. We make fun of him on it, but it's he does a good job with it. We have, for enchantments, we have 4 enchantments. We have Quest for Nihilstone, Liliana's Caress, Painful Quandary, Court of Ambition. But yes, he does a good job at pulling that one. All right. Next we have Sorceries, which we have 19 Sorceries in this bad boy. All right. So, here we go. 19 Sorceries coming along, coming at you. Quick and fast. Excuse me, I'm starting to get a little sick over here. But, alright, so yes, 19 Sorceries coming along. We got Pox, Night's Whisper, Raven's Crime, Smallpox, Demonic Tutor, Memory Theft, Demogorgon's Clutches, Vicious Rumors, Curse of the Cabal, Delirium Skeins, Duress, Unnerve, Forever Young, Rise Again, Despise, Torment of Hailfire. So this is very much a game ender. He's done it a couple of times with this one. I've done it with this same card in my Corvold deck. This is very much, if you got a Aristocrats deck that has black in it, this is always an include. Damnation, Victimize, Necrotic Hex to finish it off. Yeah, but yeah, this deck, like many Aristocrat decks, is it's kind of wild to play. You can't play it too often because people will get very agitated and irritated at it. But I mean, you know, you got to have a little variety in there. Next up is Instants, which we have 6. Undercity's Embrace, Vona's Hunger, Hagra Mauling. So this one does have, it is a flip card, and it does have a land on the back that you can use if, you know, let's say you're, you know, mana synced to where you don't have a lot out. You can use the backside of this one, which I believe, let's see, is called Hagra. There we go. Hagra Brood Pit. So you do have that possibility with Hagra Mauling, Hagra Brood Pit. Brood Pit. Get it right, Chaos. Good. Cool. All right, Cast Down, Soul Shatter, which is another really good one, and Vraska's Fall. Oh, Vraska. All right, next up is a large bulk of this deck, which is the creatures, which we have 25 creatures coming at you. All right. So, 25 creatures coming at you. 26 creatures coming at you. So this one's a big guy right here. He's high price cast, but at the beginning of your end step, each opponent discards a card. I mean, Tigrid gets to take them if they're permanents. But yeah, no, not only that, but you know, you can pay 2, sack an artifact, and target creature gets -2/-2, which gets around indestructible. So if you got, you know, a 5/5 indestructible, you pay 6, a couple of artifacts, you know, and then basically get to kill it. So nice little versatility with him, but he's a big boy. All right, Dream Stealer, Plague Crafter, Foulmire Knight, Archfiend of Depravity, Demon's Disciple, Burnished Heart, little mana fix in there, Cavern Whisperer, Augur of Skulls, Sad Robot, Solemn Simulacrum, Virus Beetle, Sanitarium Skeleton. This is a really good card. If you need sack outlets, he's a good one because you can basically sack him and send it, or, you know, sack this piece, send it to your graveyard, then pay 3, and return him from your graveyard to your hand, cast him, do it again. You know, if you've got some usable mana to just throw around, he is very much a big include on a lot of different stuff. Sheoldred, Whispering One, which is classic. She's also another Another toxic deck to go up against is Sheoldred, but she's a monster in this one. Erebos, God of Death. Acquisitions Expert. Vindictive Lich. Reassembling Skeleton. He is another one. I've done some huge work with this guy in my Corvold deck, and he does a lot of work in here too, being a sacrifice outlet. You know, he's only 2, and then for 2, send him from the graveyard back to the battlefield, and he goes back to the battlefield, you know, tapped, but he becomes, for that cost and everything, even if he's coming to the battlefield tapped and you need something to sacrifice, sack him. Pay 2, return from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped, sack him again. You know, I've had a couple of games where I've used him basically to do all my sack outlets because I had the mana to do it. Very nice piece with this guy. Intellect Devourer, Fleshbag Marauder, Burglar Rat, Tiny Bones Trinket Thief, Slum Reaper, Loyal Subordinate, Myojin of the Night's Reach, Mind Slicer, and Reaper of the Night. Reaper of the Night. Yeah, nah, that's all you're getting out of me. I'm not doing anymore. But there you go. Those are 26 creatures. Let me see. Yeah, because it was 4 there, 26 there. Okay. All right. Lastly, but not least, we have Planeswalkers in this deck. We have 3. Liliana of the Veil, Liliana, Death Wielder, and Obnixilis Reignited. So there you go. Those are our 3 Planeswalkers to top off old Tergrid. Tergrid. How does everybody say it? Throw me in the comments. How do you say it? Is it tear? Like a tear to cry, or is it turd? Like, you know, Tergrid. All right, there you go. Quick little deck tech, lovely deck, very nice, very spicy, very much a toxic, hated kind of deck. But yep, does aristocrats and does it well. So there we go. Thank you all for joining me here today. Other than that, I hope you all have a happy, safe, and fun week, and we'll see you in the next videos. Take it easy. ChaoticBeagle signing out. I'm Chaos, your host. Take it easy. Later.